Following Alistair Darling's recent tax hike on booze, 14p on wine girls, we found an arguably ingenious solution in the form of the aptly named wine rack. Here's what the people of London had to say about it. Why wouldn't you let your girlfriend wear it?
I don't want another guy drinking my girlfriend's chest. I think it's great, but I think what a guy's going to wear, like some pants or something.
So, would you wear the wine rack?
Probably not, because
yeah, why not?
if you take it out, you could have leaking issues.
That's true.
If you went out.
If you're finding your phone's a bit 2006, a bit 2007, never fear, because Susie's here, aren't you?
I am here indeed.
So, if you are finding yourself a bit confused after the mobile phone boom,
Yep.
there were a lot of iconic phones around.
There were an awful lot of phones, yeah.
What is one to do?
Okay, well, let's say, what would you start off? Give me a phone to start with.
Well, must admit, I did love my RAZR, Motorola RAZR.
Interesting. Okay, so were you a fan of Motorola menus, the way it kind of worked?
Just the way it looked. It's just so slick. Everybody had it.
It's a good looking phone.
I just loved using the buttons, the colour of it, yeah, the screen, everything really.
Okay, why don't we hook you up with this, the Motorola U9.
Oh, and it's purple.
Fancy.
Hello.
It is purple. Colour of the season.
Of course.
It's got a beautiful screen on the front, which looks like it's sideless, so kind of you get flames shooting out, it displays your text messages, things like that. Very good looking phone.
Yeah, definitely.
So you can have that one.
Oh, thanks very much, mate.
There you go. Excellent.
That bargain, I'd say. Okay, next one, that I did like. This is a huge hit as well, the chocolate.
Oh, everyone had the chocolate.
Looks amazing. Touch screen, colourful. What do you got for me?
That's what it was. It was the fact the buttons flew out at you, wasn't it? Okay, how about this? This is the LG Beauty. This is now all screen. And whereas the chocolate, it could be a bit difficult to figure out whether you'd hit the buttons or not.
Yeah.
This one has haptics.
Oh.
Which means if you hit a button on there, it'll give a little shudder so you know where you are.
Oh, very nice.
And it's got a 5 megapixel camera, so that's pretty good.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah.
Swappy again.
Excellent.
Look at us go. And last but not least, if you're a bit of a music fan like me, like to shake your thing out the bus stop, as we all do.
Yep.
Sony Ericsson, another high flyer.
The Walkman phones, very popular. But to be honest, if you're a music fan now, you've got to go for the iPhone.
Oh, wow, it's pretty amazing.
You know, it's so beautiful. It works so beautifully. It holds all your music. You can watch video on it. It's full screen. It's a beautiful piece of kit.
Yeah, definitely.
I really don't want to, but I'll swap you.
I'd rather have this over that anyway. Look at me go.
I don't know who came out of that worse.
Oh dear, sorry mate. Well, there we have it. I've got a collection of very nice phones, and that's the roundup of the phones that you should definitely be having in 2008. Next, the top 3 tech stories to land in our anoraks today. If the Earth is to be destroyed, never fear. Those science folk have preserved all of mankind's most greatest discoveries, including how to smelt metal, and put them on a hard drive on the moon. The hard drive will also include DNA sequences, crop planting instructions for future generations, and is to be initially manned by robots. Next up, Transformers. Is it really becoming a reality? Science folk are working on prototypes of self-organising, self-healing, shape-changing robots that apparently could assist the emergency services and even help with missing person searches. They can cooperate together to achieve goals and even share energy. Professors deny that they could ever turn on the human race, but do say that they cannot be held responsible for how societies decide to use them. That'll be 2 sugars and mine, mate. And finally, whilst technological advancements continue to take place across the solar system, back in Blighty, we're not happy with our broadband. 96% of users claim not to be getting what they paid for and are blaming service providers for false advertising.